Today's topic is, again, a scenario. You receive a call for trespassing at an apartment complex. The apartment manager says that he verbally trespassed the suspect last week after the manager saw the suspect loitering in common areas of the complex. You find and detain the suspect in the apartment complex parking lot. When you ask the suspect what he was doing, the suspect explains that he was visiting his friend who lives in the complex. You find the friend and he confirms that he invited the suspect to the apartment. The friend states that he and the suspect were playing video games and that the suspect just left the friend's apartment to go home 5 minutes ago. Can you arrest the suspect for trespassing? I'm Steve Serbalik, and I'm a panel attorney for Ask Cops in Arizona. This video is a topic summary and not legal advice. So if you have questions about any specific scenario that you face, ask your legal unit. The basic concept here is this. A person previously trespassed by an apartment manager from common areas can't be arrested for entering into or exiting from a common area when the passage through the common area was the logical result of that person lawfully visiting a complex resident. In Arizona, ARS Section 13-1501 specifically states that a person enters or remains unlawfully on a premises when the person is not licensed, authorized, or otherwise privileged to enter or remain on the premises, when the premises are open to the public, and when the person does not enter any unauthorized areas. In this scenario, because the suspect claimed that his tenant friend invited the suspect to enter the premises, the officer here needs to investigate whether the entry into the common areas of the apartment was licensed or privileged. Here, it was. Even though the apartment manager believed that the tenant had no authority to invite the suspect to the premises once the manager trespassed the suspect, the apartment manager is wrong. This goes back to common law principles in trespass cases. A tenant's guest cannot be criminally prosecuted for trespass when the guest had been invited onto the property by the tenant, even if the guest was barred by a landlord. This is because a tenant is entitled to both exclusive legal possession of leased property and a right to quiet enjoyment of the property, which, taken together, allow the resident in this scenario to invite his suspect friend over to quietly play video games. The landlord can't prevent the suspect from transiting through the common areas to get to the resident's property. It also means the landlord may not obstruct or otherwise unreasonably interfere with the tenant's permissible use of the leased property. There is one final factor to consider. It is reasonable for the officers responding to the call in this scenario to detain the suspect initially in order to verify whether the suspect is actually a bona fide guest or invitee to the complex. If the officers determine that the suspect is, in fact, an invited guest, the officers must then release the suspect. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Please like this video to help out my channel, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when new videos are released. Videos are posted every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Arizona time. I'm Steve Serbalik. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.